Hello everyone, so today I'll be addressing some requests regarding my property builds, how to make it, and one of the property skills which I chose and why not the others. Here we go. First I'm gonna be displaying them very quick and then I'm gonna talk about them. So first up, attack property, defense property. I got nothing in common, elemental property. So let's talk about the attack property first. You just reached level 400. Well done, congratulations. Max summon lightning first. This is your bread and butter in PvE and PvP content. It's a must-have. Now let's talk about the other important property over here, which is this one, shade in the water. Why I picked this one and not the one from the defense property, which is this one. So you can only pick one, you cannot pick them both. It's this one or that one. Okay, why this one? Because as an energy elf you have lots of summon creatures, well actually two, which is barrel when using the summon lightning and the guardian, and well actually three taking into consideration torrent element. Okay, and why I picked this one is because I wanted a random debuff. So each summon creature has a chance to apply a random debuff on my target. It can be a stun, a root, or freeze, or silence. So that's my reasoning behind this, and also it seems like a pretty good choice, because once you reach level 700, you'll also get the fatal snare. Currently I'm not working on it, but I will after finishing this one. So what this one does is it will increase any crowd controls activated by 2 seconds. So 2 seconds over here, and you will have another, I will have another 2 seconds over here, which will equal to 4 seconds in the first round of any arenas, or if you're fighting against someone in Lapercal, you'll have it in the Lapercal as well, I hope. Okay, so that's why I picked this one up instead of this one. I didn't like the part that, so when a summon creature dies, energy elf acquires 60% of its max HP as barrier. It can be stacked. So, okay, let's say you stack this, but in my experience, if you, let's take arena into consideration first. If someone manages to finish me in the first round, in the second round, you will have no barrel, you will have no guardian, you will have the element, but that's about it. Goblin also will be finished in the first round. So basically you'll only have 60%, you'll have one shield. And without the guardian and barrel, you die pretty fast regardless. So that's why I haven't picked it up. I tried to focus mostly on damage and not that much on the defense. At least not when it comes to this property. Most of the properties over here are survivability, and there's no way around them, although they're pretty good and I would recommend getting them. Some of them will require you to invest 5 points in them, some of them won't. Um, let's talk about the other important properties. So first up is this one. I picked this one, but if you like, you can try with this one. So there is no both. Try to max these out. Well, actually, I believe you will have to max them out because it's a requirement for these perks, for these properties. So these two, these ones are good for the survivability. It will recover some of your HP. This one will recover 42.5% HP when the torrent element disappears, and this one will recover some of your HP when you use the Moonlight Shot. Okay, next up to max up is Majestic Roar. Try to max up Majestic Roar because when barrel disappears, which barrel, as I mentioned earlier, lasts only for 15 seconds, you will gain a Majestic Roar effect, and your damage and your Guardian's damage is increased by 28%, and also 18.5% of damage is received is converted into HP. Okay. After taking this one and fully max it out, or don't max it out and try to reach over here and have at least 1 point and then max this out. Why only 1 point over here? At least at the beginning until you reach level 600, it's this damage is not that impactful in my opinion. So up until level 600 or 650, I believe I only had 1 point in the lightning stare. I only took it for the paralyze the target, and that's it. And that is the only thing which caught my eye and seems to have been useful. The rest is not that great because if you fight a DK or any other class that has good survivability, they can replenish that 47% max HP very quickly. So it won't matter that much, but as long as he's paralyzed, you have a chance to finish him off before he replenishes his life. Okay, so quick recap, the most important in my opinion, 1, 2, 3, no, sorry, 3, 4, 10 points over here. Try to get at least 1 point over here, and then focus on something else which you might need. Defense. Max the Goblin Guard. Try to max the whole line. But before you do that, so get 10 points over here and then switch to the left side. And try to get resurrection. And all these first. Try to max this up first before going to this line and reach the Goblin's Fury. In Goblin's Fury, or again, try to have 1 point over here, at least at the beginning. And why is that? Because it will help you with the crowd control effect. Let me explain you how this one works. So during a fight, PvP or whatever, mostly PvP, Goblin Guard will appear, will be summoned randomly, and when the Goblin Guard is summoned, a button will be displayed just like this icon on your display screen. And when you'll press it, you'll be able to recover full HP and also deactivate any crowd control effects. This will also will activate a double damage and immune to CC for every attack. Inflicts additional damage equal to 14.5%, but this is at maximum point. So, but these are not that important at the beginning. What you want is to have at least 1 point in it to be able to recover your full HP, which is also given at 1 point, and the crowd control effect to deactivate it. That's it. 10 points is for when you're over level 500 or 600, that's when you need more damage. That's when it will be needed, at least in my opinion. Other things I'd recommend, so max this up 1 point over here and then try to go for this one, blessed sniper. This will decrease your target's damage by 18.5% for 8 seconds, which is good for your survivability also. Now, moving up to Elemental. Regarding commons, I didn't pick anything because in my opinion, they are not worth having, at least not currently. There are some which caught my eye. Maybe I'll go for them later, but for now, like this one. So this is the only one which I thought it's good. I believe there is also this one. I'll see, but that won't happen anytime soon. Let's go for the elementals. Elementals. First, I recommend getting this one. So this will increase your damage because what it does, it will increase your attack speed by 10% at 10 points. So that's 1% for each point that you invest in it. Go for the Lightning Soul PvP. To note that the 10% decrease in lightning summon cooldown, this does not work, my friends. This does not work. Anyway, and I'll tell you why at the end. So what this does, as it currently sits, when you summon barrel, it will inherit additional 100% critical, excellent, deadly hit, strike, ignoring, and double damage. And it will also increase it will also increase your critical excellence by 28%. And elemental routing, I picked this one up for the stun effects. So when I'm using the elemental attack, there is a 10% chance of inflicting stun effect on a target with the character's following attack lasts 1 second. Even if it's 1 second plus 2 seconds over here, this will be for 3 seconds. I hope, of course, if it works. Okay. I just started putting points over here. First, I focused, once I finished with this one, I then started putting points on the right side for the last arena fights, which I pulled up a video a few weeks ago. So I picked this up to decrease my target's speed, attack speed by 10%. Also for more survivability, so when the goblin died, I was refunded 100% of my HP. And also this one to decrease critical excellence strike ignoring effect damage by 10%. Once I reached 700, I started investing points over here. This is also for PvP. So during Infinity Upgrade Properties activation, you and your party member have a 40% chance of recovering 20% of your HP lost. Activates once every 2 seconds, which is very good. Once every 2 seconds to recover 20% HP. I've noticed it. It's quite helpful and it works. So I'd recommend grabbing this. I think you will have the time when you'll be at the same level as I am currently, or if you're higher, go for it. Anyway, power of waves. After this one, I started a few levels ago, a few days ago. This will increase the summon creatures damage by 12% and attack speed. Well, attack speed, damage, I believe it's about the same. Okay, sorry for that. Regarding lightning soul, this one will never work because at least not the 10% decrease in lightning summon cooldown, and that is because lightning summon cooldown, so summon lightning, it's dependent on the lightning skill shot, which has a 45% cooldown. So yeah, it will never work. But what I noticed is that sometimes when my character got attacked, barrel was summoned even though lightning skill was not active. So I haven't used the lightning skill shot to summon barrel, but still when someone attacked me, occasionally I found out that barrel was summoned. And I believe that's how this property works, though occurred, it occurs very rarely. So yeah, just for that you should know this. Yeah, so these are my property builds. If you have any questions, and I don't know, any recommendations, or if you see something wrong with my build, except this one, I think I'll remove this one. For now, I don't see it working that good because Beryl and Guardian do not have that much HP, so their HP is not increased by levels, and they seem to have the same HP as they had at the beginning. If in the arena there's a player who knows how to fight against an ENE Elf, they'll go for the summon creatures first and then they'll attack you. And this one I picked because of Dark Wizards or any other character. Well, most of the characters, all the characters have AoE damage, and I was trying to find a way to save my guardians. Well, soldier and barrel, mostly soldier. Barrel seems to be more resilient when it comes to damage, but the soldier dies pretty fast, so that's why I picked this one. I'll have to test it when to see how it goes when I put 10 points in it. But for now it's on pause. This will sit as it is right now. My focus for later is finish this property, then moving to the Fatal Snare, and then get the Tentacles of Souls. And I'll take this one because it increases the crowd control effects by 1%. It has a maximum 3 stacks, so it's going to be a good property when I'm doing corpse PvP events where there are more enemies at the same place. Yeah, and yeah, that's it for my property. Anything else? Let me show you the skills, which ones are awakened. Some of you asked which one you should awaken first, which skills you should awaken first. So let's address that also. First up, multi-shot. And I would, when I first started the game, I didn't do that, which I regretted it later when I did Land of Demons. So this is a great skill to have when you're doing Land of Demons. Another one would be Arrow Shower, Awaken, also for the Land of Demons. Triple Shot, it's best skills. One of the best skills which I'm using for solo bosses and also in the PvP. And yeah, then focus soldier, weak spot. I would really recommend trying to get weak spot if you can, because this is a passive, so you'll have it every time. Other passive which I would recommend for any agility and well, agility classes mostly, the energy classes should have them. It's shadow protection and the golden warrior god. So these two are passives. You don't have to cast them or have them in the bar or anywhere else, which make them very good to have. This one increases your defensive boost, and this one is for your soldier. I've noticed a lot of energy elves taking the soldier, which in my opinion is a smart move because they'll have more defense that way. Yeah, and that's about it, I believe. If there's anything else that you would like to know, please let me know down in the comments. I'll make another video regarding the constellations. And yeah, have fun and goodbye. Like and subscribe.